Good morning and welcome to Cincy Lifestyle, and boy, Mona, TGIF.
Woo! You couldn't have said it better, Clyde. I am so glad it's Friday. You know, I've got a big weekend plan. It's a weekend of doing mostly nothing because last weekend was busy.
I hear you. Well, listen, a whole lot of folks are going to have some stuff to do this weekend. You know why? Because Coney Island.
Why?
Because Coney Island opens today. How about that?
Oh, wow. You know, I've got a lot of memories of Coney Island when I was little girl, and our family used to go. We didn't do the pool, but we did a lot of the games and the rides, and it was fun. It was a fun time.
Yeah, well, when it opens today, there are some accommodations you have to make for the times we're in. First of all, you got to make reservations. Not everything is open. Sunlight Pool and Cannonball Cove are reopening, but the water slides, Typhoon Tower, Twister water slides, and that sort of thing are closed until further notice, and there are no rides available either. Kings Island, by the way, Mona, is opening July 2nd to pass holders. That's July 2nd for pass holders, and on July 12th for daily passes. Online reservations tickets are available. There is a pre-visit health screening at Kings Island. And they will have to read your temperature upon entry. Oh, and by the way, masks are required, social distancing, all that sort of stuff. So, you know, that's the world we're in, but things are slowly but surely starting to change.
All right. Yes. You know what? Just quickly, when Kings Island, best time, grad night. They used to have grad nights. I don't know if they still do that for all the high school graduates. And no parents or anything were there. It was just the grads, and the lines were short, and we had a ball. It was great. Back in 1976, I think that was.
Wow.
And it was really fun. I remember it cost $6 to go there, and that was really expensive back then. But my brother helped me pay for it.
Okay. Well, I remember that. I think I was 3 that year. Anyway. Hey, all right, okay, I get it. Hey, do you remember the movie Soul Food, the story of a family bound together in difficult times by love expressed through cooking? Well, regardless of ethnicity, we've all felt that, thus the concept of comfort food, right? And now a young entrepreneur is using her culinary skills to share love and positive values through her business. Joining us right now is Nickey Stevenson, owner of Southern Grace Cincy and Bless Your Heart Sunday. Nickey, homegirl, thank you so much for talking to us this morning. I'm excited to have you on the show.
I am super excited as well, Clyde.
Well, we have this kind of bond because Nickey and I come from the same part of the world. So let's dive right into the most important thing here right now. Tell us a little bit about the new part of your business, Bless Your Heart Sunday, and why you started it.
So I had started in the beginning of the pandemic. I was just really trying to figure out a new concept for our catering business. And I met with my business advisor, and what we came up with was taking a part of our mission statement and bringing Sunday dinners back to life on Sundays. So now we offer Sunday dinners, which we'll be doing this weekend from 12 till 2:30 at Finley Kitchen.
Oh, wow. What's on the menu this weekend, right quick?
This weekend, we're going to be serving our fresh picked collard greens. We're going to have premium mac and cheese. We're also going to be serving our baked ham, our smothered turkey, and our baked herb chicken. Our desserts for this weekend is going to be our lemon pound cake. We're also going to have a new dessert that we added to our menu called Cherry Yum Yum. And we're also going to be carrying one of our famous items, our blackberry cobbler with ice cream on the side.
Oh, wow. Boy, I'll see you Sunday. Now, I took a little look at your story, and so you've been doing cooking and working in restaurants, that sort of thing, for quite some time now. Starting as a teenager, what drew you to this industry?
So my grandmother, Lonnie Mae White, was a head chef for 32 years in a small mom and pop's restaurant called Jimmy's. And she was pretty much the head chef that had a line out the door every day. I grew up cooking with my grandmother in the kitchen on the weekends when I went to go stay with her. And then my mother has always waited tables. She's been in the industry over 30 years as well. And she taught me the real meaning behind Southern hospitality.
So, you know, we talked about soul food and that whole family love joining together experience. Does that resonate with you?
It does. Sundays were huge in our family. All of my cousins, my aunts and uncles and brothers would go to my grandmother's house to eat her cooking, which started on Friday. So she would start prepping on Friday all the way up to Sunday morning.
All right, so either growing up or now still, what's your favorite dish?
My favorite dish is our creamy mac and cheese and our cream style corn. One of the dishes that my grandmother was really known for was her cream style corn that
Ooh.
was fresh off the cob.
Sounds like your grandma and my mom knew each other. That's why I was chuckling in the middle of your answer. So let's help folks find you. If people want to get some of your food, they want more information, how can they go about connecting with you?
You can definitely email us at southerngrace at gmail.com, or you can follow us on IG at Southern Grace Cincy or Facebook as well. All of our menus are listed online, and our current menu for this weekend is on our social media pages.
Ooh, all right. And by the way, we hasten to point out, Nickey, that you're a graduate of Mortar with Alan Woods and the crew down there. They've done a good job with you, obviously.
Thank you. Thank you. They have. They taught me the real meaningship of entrepreneurship.
All right. Well, good to see that they've got at least one star pupil. Thanks so much for talking with us this morning.
Thank you, Clyde. Have a great day.
You as well. Mona?
Man, I am starving. Okay. Art has the ability to challenge us, to open our eyes to perspectives that we may have missed, and that is exactly what one self-taught visual artist is doing right here in the Tri-State. Allie Martin sat down with artist Gee Horton to learn about his journey and his involvement in the community.
Right now we are here at the Mercantile Library, and I'm here with Gee Horton. He is a self-taught visual artist. Now, Gee, before we start talking, right out the gate, your focus is pretty much black and white, correct?
Absolutely.
All right, so to stay true and authentic to you, we're gonna take this segment black and white. All right, so right out the gate, explain why then? Why black and white, and why this sketch medium?
You know, I think aesthetically, black and white just feels good to me. Although I love colors, I love what they mean as it relates to art. But just for right now, black and white is just, it's saying a lot without doing too much.
So I think number one, let's talk about who this guy is,
Okay.
because we haven't even done that
For
yet.
sure. So we're looking at Peter H. Clark. We're looking at Peter H. Clark inside of the Mercantile Library, where Peter H. Clark was the Mercantile's first African-American member. He became a member in 1872. He was an advocate for African-Americans in education in our city. And for so many different reasons, he's an icon in my opinion. And I feel personally honored to be able to work on this piece, and then also to be a bridge that can connect someone to Peter H. Clark and his story, someone who may not know who he was and what he meant to our city. So I'm very fortunate to be in this space, for sure.
So when people look at your art, and whether it's here in Cincinnati or elsewhere or even online, what do you want people to think? What do you want people to feel?
I want to challenge the narrative. I want to shift perception just a little bit. You know, as it relates to what's happening in our world, art allows us to shift perceptions without any barriers. And what I love about it is I'm not in front of the piece. The art stands alone in terms of what I want them to feel. My hope is inspiration. Primarily, if it's a young artist, I want them to feel inspired, hopefully by my story to say, wow, if this guy, if he can do it, why can't I do it? There's a lot of creative, talented artists in our city, primarily Black artists who may be doing great work as well. And in addition of just being an artist, my personal mission as I continue to focus on building a community is to find those individuals, right? And get them connected to opportunities that I have as well. So I feel there's a responsibility to focus on my craft, but also identify talent in our city and create pathways where they can receive the blessings that they're entitled to as well. My final thought would be to those creatives out there, focus on your craft, explore, ask questions, be curious, be thoughtful, become a student of your work. And I'm not there yet. I'm still constantly trying to evolve and learn and grow and do the work, stay true to that, find a friend group, a support group who can hold you accountable, and have fun. Most importantly, have fun. Life is short. Have fun.
And be kind.
And be kind, for sure.
As I said, I'm really excited to see where you're going to be in 5 years,
Thank you.
whether you're still going to be, producing similar hyper-realism pieces. Who knows? Maybe you'll pick up photography. I don't know.
You never know.
But with that said, we'll flip back to color. And Gee, thanks for being a G and taking the time.
Thank you. I appreciate it, for sure.
Wow. And now we welcome Allie into the conversation. And thanks, Allie. That was a great segment. All right, he's self-taught. I'm trying to figure this all out. He is so talented.
Yes. So to give you a little background, Gee and I actually spoke for close to 54 minutes. So I have to admit, it was really tough to get that story down to about 3 to 4 minutes. And Gee has a very unique background where I wasn't able to tell the whole story, but he actually was a coach for the Xavier women's basketball team. And then he evolved and he was just kind of sketching on the side, waking up at 4 a.m., that side hustle. And he decided, I don't necessarily want to coach anymore. And it was just those building blocks. And he had finally made a network and a connection and found his tribe, so to speak, in this city who really kept him here. And they really promoted him to continue his art. And then he's also a part of boards like ArtsWave and or Artworks and Wave Pool, and as well as a co-host for Urban Consulate. So all of those things kind of helped launch his career into being this self-taught visual artist. But he dabbled in a lot of different mediums, and this one really stuck for him.
Well, Allie, he talked about not wanting to be a coach anymore, but it sounds like he kind of is, in that he's out there scouting talent. How's he doing on that front?
Yeah, as I kind of mentioned, his involvement with these different boards has allowed him to become a bridge for this young talent. And whether it's photography, whether it's, mural art, whether it's sketch art, that allows him to connect with the young talent to hopefully find ways to have exhibits or promote them throughout the city, or whether it's online, and get them in the right field. And who knows, maybe it's also a connection into an advertising agency or a creative agency that those young kids never thought about. And it's really, really exciting to see that anybody could do it, right? Just, working really hard, put in the grind. And I highly recommend following him on Instagram at G_Horton, and then check out his website at Gee Horton. He has a new narrative coming out and a whole new series that I think people are going to want to see. And also go to the Mercantile Library. That's where his work of art right now is underway.
All right, Allie, thanks
Great.
a bunch. Great job.
Thanks,
job
Allie.
telling that story. Welcome back. When you think of a farm, what comes to mind? How about a vibrant rainbow of vegetables, people bonding while working the land, and neighbors lifting each other up through fresh food? Well, that's exactly the experience you'll get at Gorman Heritage Farm. And joining us right now to talk more about the farm is Jason Camp, a gardener at Gorman Heritage Farm. Jason, thanks so much for talking to us today.
Hi, Clyde. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I mean, man, you are out in nature, and it looks like a beautiful day to be out there.
Perfect day out here.
Okay, can you tell us a little bit about what it's been like at the farm recently, given all the stuff that we're going through? And is there anything in terms of changes that people need to know about?
Sure. Well, prior to this week, it's been much quieter than usual, but as of this week, our summer camps are up and running, and we were very excited to be able to reopen this Wednesday to the general public. There are, of course, safety precautions in place, and right now registration is required to visit, but you can do that by checking out our website, www.gormanfarm.org.
All right, that's great. Now there's this new thing, at least new to me, called a CSA. What exactly is that, and what do people get? What do they need to do to contribute or be a part of it?
Sure. CSA stands for Consumer-Supported Agriculture, Customer-Supported Agriculture, or sometimes Community-Supported Agriculture. And it's an important economic model for a more decentralized food system. It, in essence, puts consumer and producer directly in contact. So the way it works for us, our customers pay the full amount for 26 weeks worth of food up front. That gives us literal seed money and cash flow for operating expenses. Meanwhile, our customers then each receive a share of our in-season fresh vegetables, a variety that we grow here right in the market garden. So it allows them to kind of participate in the narrative of their food. They get to know their farmer, know where it came from, and know how it's being grown. A lot of our volunteers, in fact, a lot of our customers, that is, volunteer out here in the garden and actually get to help grow their own food, which is pretty neat too.
That is neat. So it's sold out for 2020. So what do you advise for folks who still want to get a taste of your fresh veggies?
We're happy to take names onto our waiting list for 2021. Simply email info@gormanfarm.org, and we'll be happy to get you on the list. We do it as a first come, first served basis. And we will certainly have some slots open next year. We try to expand a little bit each year, so hopefully we can do that again next year.
Okay, let's walk through it one more time
Sure.
So we can make sure folks know how to get in touch with you.
Sure. Well, first visit our website, www.gormanfarm.org. Check us out on all social media. If you're interested in a 2021 CSA, please email us at info@gormanfarm.org. And we'll be happy to get you on the list. And in the meantime, please visit the farm and see what's going on here.
Okay. Today is a great day to do it, Jason. Thank you so much
Absolutely.
for talking to us.
No problem. Appreciate it.
Indeed. Mona?
You know, during these uncertain times, you want to make sure your family stays healthy and safe, no matter what precautions you have to take. And Baptist Life Community is doing the same thing. Their staff is going the extra mile to ensure the safety of their residents and the people who take care of them. Take a look.
Across this region, there are dozens of long-term care facilities. They employ thousands of men and women. Every morning, afternoon, and night, 7 days a week, every day of the year, these men and women get up and go to work where they take care of our seniors, your loved ones. During routine times, they take with them the same kinds of burdens and concerns that you take with you when you go to work. They hear bad news about health concerns. They look forward to graduations and weddings and births. But during these COVID days, they have another concern. They often wonder if lurking around the next corner might be the unseen specter that we all hear so much about. So they come to work and they put on masks and they put on headgear, gowns and gloves. This feels foreign to them, and it looks foreign to the residents they care for. But they do it because, well, in these days, we do whatever we can to take care of our seniors and ourselves and make sure that everyone stays healthy. They know you can't be there right now to hold your loved one's hands, to give them a hug or a kiss. So they'll do the very best that they can to be a substitute. But they recognize that they're very limited compared to you. And so we all look forward to the day when you'll be back, when you'll be doing all of those things to give love to the ones you care so much about. And by the way, these folks, you know them. They're your friends, maybe even family members. And guess what? You had them in your homes, you've gone out together, you can go to church together. So I'm going to ask you to do me a favor. Please give them a call, write them a note, share with them a text. Let them know that you're thinking of them. And from all of BLC to all of those long-term care employees, we thank you and pray God's blessings on you.
Well, for more information, visit Baptist Life Communities online at blcnky.com or give them a call at 859-283-8600. And we'll be right back.
Hey, look at our town, huh? Brilliant sunshine out there today. Get out and enjoy it if you get a chance. Stay socially distant, but do take in the fresh air. Mona?
Thank you, Clyde. You're absolutely right. Well, coming up next week here on Cincy Lifestyle, we'll talk about how your four-legged friend can actually improve your mental health. The American Heart Association is tackling this important issue by encouraging you to spend time with your pet. And we'll tell you about some really fun activities that are perfect for your pet lovers. Yeah, for all of you pet lovers. We'll have all that more next week on Cincy Lifestyle. And reach out to us. We want to hear about you. Let us know about your pet and how your pet is keeping you healthy. And remember, we love hearing from you. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next week. Make it a great day. Thanks for watching our video. And if you liked what you saw, hit the subscribe button. You can also check out full episodes of the show you've never seen before or watch your favorites again and again. And as always, we love to say it, make it a great day.